lang sa GC, Lazaro.
Sige po, sir.
Okay, so this time, ang magiging charge natin ay line. So, tatlo yan. Line, sa surface, at saka sa volume. So, the same lang yung approach kung paano tayo nagsosolve noong point charge. So, the difference is yung formula mag-iiba. Diba, during your point charge, so ang ginagawa natin is, for example, merong isang charge. So, merong isang charge na, or mayroong dalawang charge. Say, for example, this one. Tayo magsulat. For example, we have two charges. So, then merong pangatlong charge dito. So, di ba, ang ginagawa natin is sinosolve natin yung force na ibibigay nung charge 1 dito sa may unknown. Ina-add natin doon sa may kabila na force kaya na binibigay niya doon sa unknown. Okay? So, ganun din si electric field. Kung ano yung electric field na ibibigay ni point charge 1 doon sa another charge, then ganun din i-add natin vectorially, take note. So therefore kunin nyo muna yung vector force. So ibig sabihin dapat isasama yung direction niya, so hindi lang yung magnitude. Okay, so this time ang gagamitin natin ay line charge, so hindi na siya magiging point, so hindi na lang siya ganyan. So again, the approach is the same. We would just add vectorially all the charges in that line. So the formula will just be the difference. Okay, so dito, it is also possible to have continuous charge distribution along a line on a surface. So surface or plane, no, the same lang yan, or in a volume as is illustrated in the figure. So dito, no, so to represent, so ito yung point charge natin. So this is the one that we solved during our last lecture. So this time it is in the line. So the charges on the line, then a charges on an enclosed surface. So surface or plane, the same lang yan. Then volume. So ibig sabihin ito linear. So ito point, no, linear, two-dimensional, and then dito naman ay three-dimensional. So this is customary to denote the line charge density. So mag-iiba is the formula. So we will be having a line, tinatawag nating line charge density. So may surface or plane charge density and volume charge density. So given or yung unit nila ay coulombs per meter. So kasi nga density, pag sinabi kasi nating density per unit length. Okay, it can be per unit length, per unit area, or per unit volume. Okay? So, since yan ay linear, so yung una nating density ay linear, so kaya per meter lang. So, yung pangalawa, per plane or surface, kaya area. Yung pangatlo, volume, kaya per cubic meter. Okay, this must not be confused with rho, so without subscript. So, used for radial distance in cylindrical coordinates. Okay, so magkaiba to so take note class. So, magkaiba ang rho S, rho V sa may rho. So, yung rho, ito yung ginagamit natin ng cylindrical coordinates. So, but itong mga rho L, rho S, and rho V, so those are the charge densities, no? Okay, so the charge element dq and the total charge q due to these charges distributions are obtained from this equation. So, unahin natin si line charge. So, this is the general formula of the line charge. So, we have the dq that is equivalent to rho L dl. So, using differential equations, we have q is equivalent to integral of the charge, line charge density with respect to the length. Okay? So, rho L dl. So, in case ang given ay equation, so ito yung pwede nating gamitin. Kung ang given ay equation, no? So, but kung ang given ay numerical values, of course, magde-derive tayo ng formula. Okay? So, if we derive a formula, so of course, we will be using integral. So, dito. So, ganun din yung surface charge and volume charge. So, ito yung value ng Q, no? Take note, this is the value of Q. So, this time, if we take the value of E, so, di ba the definition of E, that is just force divided by Q. Okay? So, and then yung force natin kasi, di ba meron siyang equation na Ano na yung formula ni force? So force, that would be equivalent to, so we have Q1, Q2, di ba? So then yung 4 pi EO R squared. Then in the direction, let's say AR. Okay? So that would be the vector force. So now, if we solve for the E, so E is equivalent to the F divided by Q. So that's why magkakaroon tayo ng ganoong o ganitong formula. So wherein yung Q kasi natin ay integral of rho L dl. So we substitute that one. So we can have an equation of that. Okay? So yan yung magiging formula natin. So ito class, para mapadali yung buhay nyo, 'di ba? Madami tayong type ng or tatlo yung type natin ng ang tawag dito ng coordinates, no, ng system. So meron tayo nung rectangular, meron tayo nung spherical, meron tayo nung cylindrical. So ang gagawin nyo lang is, so ang ibibigay nating equation, doon lang tayo sa may rectangular para hindi na kayo mahirapan. So ibig sabihin, x, y, z lang yung gagamitin natin na formula. So but, since naituro ko naman kung paano mag-convert, so say for example, ang given ay rho, phi, tsaka z, di ba ito yung cylindrical, or meron tayong r, phi, theta ba yun? Or r theta phi. Okay, so you should still know how to convert. No? So ang gawin nyo na lang dyan, pag ganito yung given, i-convert nyo siya sa x, y, z. Then after that, so you use this formula. Okay, kaya ito na yung pinakamadali na equation na gagamitin natin. So wag nyo nang i-memorize yung formula, papaano kapag ang given ay cylindrical, papaano pag spherical. So ang gawin nyo na lang ulit ay i-convert nyo si spherical or cylindrical into equivalent Cartesian or into equivalent rectangular. Okay, so yun lang, no? Ito lang yung magiging difference ng formula. So pagdating naman dito, so kaya ang i-memorize ninyong equation ay this one. Itong mga to, pag equation or pag Q ang ibinigay. Okay, so itong mga to, then ito rin. So ito direct calculator naman yung mga yan. So yan yung Q, no? Or ang pwede nyong gawin, para hindi na kayo gumamit ng integral, o di kunin nyo yung E, tapos kunin nyo yung F, di ba? E equals F over Q. Di ba, kukuha nyo na yung Q, F over E. Okay? So ito again, you will be using that one if the given is equation. So but, most probably, so ang ibibigay natin na value, so ay numerical, so hindi siya equation. So therefore, we need to derive still. We need to derive first the formula. Okay, so unahin natin si line charge. So si line charge, di ba, yung the change in charge, that would be also the rho L, which is the line charge density over or multiplied by dl. So kung ito yung unknown point natin, okay, so yung ginawa kasi natin on point to point. So dito yung line charges. Okay, so ganun pa rin yung mangyari. So if you derive with respect to z, so kasi ang ginawa dito, yung L, ginawang z, so the total charge using integral and equating. So dito na lang tayo. Kunin na natin kaagad yung formula. So you just check na lang yung given na derivation dyan sa ating presentation. Okay, so you will have, so we have this one, so equation, no? E is equivalent to rho sub L divided by 2 pi EO rho, then multiplied by the A rho. Okay, so yan na yung pinaka-final na equation na gagamitin natin dyan sa line charge. Okay, so para hindi confusing, so iparehas na lang natin doon sa ginamit noong first topic. So ang gawin ko na lang, so since hindi tayo gumamit ng variable na rho, so you won't be using that one. So but rather, let's use, we have the E, that would be equivalent to the rho L. So divided by 2 pi EO. So then multiplied by R. So then that would be a R. Okay, yan yung vector field. Ayan. Okay? So, itong portion na to, di ba? Ito ulit yung kanyang magnitude. Ito. So, yung hindi kasali yung AR, siya yung magnitude. So, but yung pagkasama yung AR, that is its vector form. Okay? So, yung pagkuha ng R, ganun ulit, point to point, no? So, for example, point A to point B, o di pag-minusin nyo na naman, then square root, then squared. Okay? So, itong rho L, so this is the line charge density. So, yung unit niyan ay coulombs per meter. Okay, ano na ulit yung gagamitin natin na EO? O, ano na? Ang gagamitin na EO?
8.8542 times 10 raised to negative 4.
Okay, so yung ano lang yung 4 decimals, hindi yung buo. So 8.8542. 8.8542 times 10 to the negative 12 farads per meter. Okay, so yan yung gagamitin natin. Yan, so that will be your equation. So you memorize that one. So itong formula na yan. Highlight lang natin. So hindi na natin ito masyadong mahirap talaga kasi ang electromagnetics kasi 3D yan. Tapos gagamit kayo ng differential, integral, differential equations. So ang kailangan lang natin is yung basics. Kasi pag binibigay naman yan sa board exam, basic lang din. Diretsong formula lang. Okay, so that would be the value of your E. Okay, ginamit kasi niya dito R. So dito para hindi tayo malito, rho, para hindi tayo malito, R na lang yung gamitin natin, no? So from here, next, the surface charge. So likewise, ganun ulit, nag-derive siya, in-integrate niya or using differential equations, ito. So yung equation ni charge, so we have the rho S ds. Then if we take the vector or if we take the integral here, so magkakaroon tayo ng equation na ganito. So of course, yung constant dyan is yung 4 pi EO. Then doing transformation ulit doon sa ating equivalent na ito, nag-transform siya. So ito kasi yung derivation niya naka-cylindrical, no? So but all in all, ang makukuha ulit natin na formula would be this one. So we have E is equivalent to rho S or rho sub S, then we have the 2 pi EO. Okay, so then multiplied by A sub N. So yung N, that is the unit normal vector to the sheet. So kung ang direction noong line charge ay AR, so dito naman ang ginamit niya is CA or CA sub N. Okay, yan ulit yung unit vector. Okay, so let me rewrite. Ito yung for sheet or plane charge. So infinite to infinitely. So ang equation natin, so we have the vector E. So that would be equivalent to the rho sub S, so divided by 2 pi EO, then multiplied by AN. So wala talagang value ng R dyan, no? So mawawala na yung R doon sa ibaba. So because of the derivation, no, ng equation natin. So the rho S, just like kanina, so that would be your hindi pala sheet, surface or plane. So that will be your surface plane charge. Surface or plane, so charge density. So the unit of that, again, would be coulombs per square meter. Okay, so yung AN, so yung rho S, ito, that is just the magnitude. So for example, I am looking for the magnitude. So katulad nung example natin noon, no? So that would be only the answer. So pero pag vector, yung hinahanap, isasalin ninyo si AN. In which, para makuha yung AN, so AN is unit vector, no? So take note. This is unit vector. Okay, ganun din dito, unit vector to. Paano ba tayo kumuha ng unit vector? So na-discuss natin yan during your midterms. So that's why kailangan dapat alam nyo pa rin kahit tapos na. Alam nyo pa rin i-solve, no, yung unit vector natin. So that would be the formula for we have the surface or plane charge. Okay, formula lang yung kailangan natin. So next, we have now yung ating last, yung volume naman, no? So the volume charge. So yung madederive ulit na equation for the volume charge. So that would be equivalent to this one. So we have the Q. Ito na. Ayan. So the result, due to symmetry of the charge distribution, so the electric field is obtained by that equation. So we have Q divided by 4 pi EO R squared AR. So para siyang yung normal lang, no? Parang walang nagbago doon sa equation natin ng electric field. Bakit? Kasi yung sinosolve na nga natin noong point charge is that is already 3D kasi, di ba? Kung makikita ninyo yung coordinates niya. So kung tatlo yon, di ba? 3D. Okay? So yan na, yung maging equation natin for the volume charge. This one. Okay, so kumbaga, no, ulitin ko ulit. So the same approach doon sa una nating topic. So the difference is yung kanyang formula lang. So kaya you take note of the different equations na nagamit dyan. So i-take note nyo rin yung mga integral kung sakaling equations yung ibinigay. Isasalpak nyo lang naman kit diyon sa calculator tulad nito. Kunwari, binigay yung rho v. Hinahanap yung charge. Okay, memorize nyo rin itong mga to. Ito. Or depende, no? So depende kung kailangan yung magmano-manong integral. So for example, ang binigay ay variable. At least alam yung isolve. Okay, so yan yung ating mga equations. So now let's go with the example. Ito, we just have 2 examples. So let's solve this one. So number 1 tayo. So an infinitely long, ayan, ang keyword nyo dyan para magamit nyo yung formula natin, dapat infinite siya, no? So hindi siya point charge or hindi lang given na charge. So may word na infinite. So an infinitely long uniform line charge is located at y is equivalent to 3, then z is equivalent to 5. So if the rho sub L equals to 30 microcoulomb per meter, find E. So first at the origin, then so we have the P sub B, then meron din tayong P sub C na hinahanap. Okay, so for infinite, so let's solve that one. Hindi pala kita yung solution ko. Wait lang. Kita na ba? So kita na yung sornal, kita na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for infinite line charge, for infinitely line charge, so we just use ulit yung formula, no? So the equation of the electric field E, so that would be equivalent to, so meron tayong d rho L, so divided by, so we have 2 pi EO, no? So 2 pi EO, then multiplied by R, so then multiplied by the unit vector AR. Okay, isa lang, no? So isa lang yung hinahanapan natin. So iisa lang yung binigay diyan na iisa lang yung binigay kumbaga na line charge. So pag madami, kunwari nandito yung ito line, isang line charge to, ito yung hahanapin. So tapos meron pa ulit another one, kunwari 4. Compute nyo lang yan isa-isa. Yung line charge doon plus line charge plus line charge plus line charge. Okay, pag adding nyo sila, kasali si AR, no? Hindi po pwede na yung magnitude lang. So mamamali yung calculation ninyo. So it should be that isali natin yung unit vector. So since electric field is a vector quantity. Okay, so now we solve row L, substitute. So dahil iisa lang naman yung hinahanap, so at origin tayo. So when we say origin, no, so that would be 0, 0, 0. So 3-dimensional. So since yung ating given ay 3-dimensional also. Okay? So that would be, let's say, yung point P natin. And yung point P1 natin, so at origin, so from, okay? So ano yung magiging, let's say ito ay PA, then ito na lang ay P. Ano yung magiging coordinate natin pagdating dito? Anyone, so ano yung magiging coordinate natin? So parang yung 0, 0, 0, ano yung equivalent ni y equals 3, tsaka z equals to 5?
Sir,
It would
0,
be,
3, 5 ba yan?
okay. So tama, it would be 0, 3, and 5. Okay, o ganun ulit. Pag naka-drawing yan, kunwari, diba, dito yan, tapos meron dito, o tapos may value ka dito, o diba? O, kung may value, kunwari 10 dito, o, para makuha mo tong point na to, ito ulit yung gawin mong origin. O, ito yung gawin ninyong 0, 0, 0, kunwari, o, tapos kunin nyo yung coordinates na to. Diba, kunwari, 10, 8 yan, tapos ito ay 6. Kung coordinate to or kung ito ay Cartesian plane, so therefore ito yung 6, di ba? 6 ito. Negative 6 kasi nasa left side. Tapos ito naman sa baba ay negative 8. Di ibig sabihin ito ay negative 6, negative 8. Di meron ka ng coordinate kung sakaling yung length yung ibinigay. Di ba? So analytic geometry. Okay, so from here, we can solve now. So it's up to you ulit. Paano yung technique ninyo? So, but, di ba, ang ginagawa ko is kunin natin si AR. So, we have, di ba, pag from, okay, at origin, from 0.035, so yung mauuna dyan is yung, di ba, parang mangyari dito, kukunin natin yung A, unit vector ni P to P1. So, manggagaling kay P, papuntang P1. Di ba? So, but, yung magiging computation natin dyan, so that would be, so yung kunin muna natin si P1 or kunin muna natin si vector P to P1. Okay? Or baliktad pala. So manggagaling sa P or at origin from. So therefore that would be P, PAP. Hindi, sorry, PPA. From pala, from. So therefore P and then PA. Manggagaling siya sa 035, then pupunta siya doon sa may origin. Okay, so therefore our equation so would be at origin, so that should be, wait lang. Tama. So tama, P to PA, from P manggagaling sa 035 to origin. Di ba pag ganyan, ang ginagawa natin is PA minus yung P. Okay, so kaya that would be 0. So yung x ni PA, 0. Tinuro na natin to during your vector algebra kung paano mag-minus ng vector, di ba? So then 0 minus 0 x hat plus, kaya kung hindi nyo to alam, malabong makuha nyo yung mga quiz. Okay, so kaya reviewin nyo yung tinuro natin ng midterms. So dito rin, so PA, so 0 minus P, so we have 3 y hat, then plus, ganun ulit. PA ay 0, then minus 5 z hat. Okay, so therefore in vector, so yung P to PA natin, that would be 0x hat. So pwede na natin alisin kasi 0 lang din. So negative 3y hat, then minus 5z hat. Diba yan na yung value rin ni R natin. Ito na rin yung vector R. Okay, siya na si R. So, para makuha yung magnitude ni R, so yung R, that is also the magnitude of P to PA. So, to solve for the magnitude, we take the square root. So, negative 3 squared plus negative 5 squared. So, this is equivalent to, so square root ng 3, tsaka 5, so 9 plus 25, ilan yun? Square root of 34. So, assume na lang na naka-meters yan. So, kasi hindi binanggit sa problem. So, assume natin na naka-meters. So, assume coordinates in meters. Kung naka-centimeter or any other unit, so you need to convert, no? So, since yung gagamitin natin na constant, saka na EO ay naka-in meters. Coordinates in meters. Okay, so after that, so we take now the value of the unit vector. So, the unit vector AR, diba? So, that would be equivalent to the vector R, so divided by the magnitude R. So, therefore, it would be, so yung negative 3, divide natin sa square root of 34, y hat, then minus 5, over square root of 34, z hat. So, kumbaga, para lang tayong application, no, noong vector algebra natin. So, incorporated lang siya with a formula. Okay, so negative 3 divided by square root of 34. So, 0.5145. So, as I've said, you can do in your calculations, no? Pwede kayong kumuha ng exact or pwede namang at least or minimum 4. Pero pag sa final answer, lagi-lagi 2 decimal place. Sa calculation, either exact or 4 decimal place. So, negative 5, we have, ito, parang yan, pwede nyo na lang yung ilagay sa computation nyo or pwede rin yung 4 decimal place. So, negative 0.8575 z hat. Okay, so yan na yung unit vector. So, yan na yung direction ng ating line charge. So, papunta doon sa origin. Okay, so kunin natin yung kanyang magnitude. So, to solve, ito ulit, no? This quantity. So, this is the magnitude of E. So, to solve for the magnitude of E, di ba, the definition of vector is, yun nga, the magnitude and its, or multiplied by its direction, which is the unit vector. So, the E now, that would be the rho L. So, yung rho L natin ay 30 microcoulombs. So, we have 30 times 10 to the negative 6. So, divided by, we have 2 pi EO. But again, so we will be using 8.85. So, 2 pi times 8.85 for, ilan na siya? So, 8.8542 times 10 to the negative 12. So, times 10 to the negative 12. So, then multiplied by yung magnitude ni R. So, the magnitude of R, so that would be the value of square root of 34. So, yan na yung E natin. So, we have 30 times 10 to the negative 6. Then, so meron tayong 2 pi multiplied by, so 8.8542. So, times 10 to the negative 12. So, times the square root of 34. So, that would be 92,481. Okay, so point. Let me check. So, 2 pi to the negative. Tama naman. So, micro, di ba? Micro. So, kaya raised to negative 6. So, that would be 92,481. So, point 02 or 0177. So, dahil ito pa rin ang electric field, so volt per meters. Okay? Yung kanyang unit. Kapag ang hinahanap ay force, so ang gawin nyo lang dyan is the equation, di ba? So you have E is equivalent to force over Q. O di, solve nyo lang yung Q. Okay? So for example, binigay din na yung line charge ay merong Q na 10 microcoulomb. Okay, kung sakali, 10 microcoulomb. So para makuha yung force, i-multiply nyo lang dito. And then that's already your or multiply nyo lang sa E, then that's already your force. Okay, so this is the magnitude and this is the direction. Okay, so to join, so kunin natin yung E. So that would be equivalent to the magnitude of E. Then multiply lang natin doon sa kanyang unit vector. So meaning, that would be 92,481.0177. So multiplied by negative 0.5145 y hat, then minus 0.8575 z hat. Okay, so just distribute them. No? So distribute nyo na lang. So multiplied by, so store na lang natin siguro, or 92,481.0177. So let's store na lang ito sa E. So then multiplied by, so negative 0.5145. So ito ay negative 47,581. So 0.48 y hat. So then minus, dito naman sa kabila, I. So palitan natin ng, so ito ay magiging negative 0.8575. Okay, so that is negative 79,302. So 79,302.47. So volt per meter. Yan na yung answer natin. Okay, so that would be the correct answer. Ayan, para ma-check.
Pero wala nang
Ayan.
Z-hat yun, sir.
Ay, sorry, may Z-hat pala dapat. So, mayroong Z-hat. Para ma-check ninyo kung tama, hindi kunin nyo yung magnitude. So, kung kukunin nyo yung magnitude, diba, square root ng square, dapat ito pa rin yung lalabas. Okay, so 79, then 302.47. Volt per meter. So, Z hat, volts per meter. Okay, yan na yung answer natin. Yan, so the same approach. So, doon sa may B at C. So, hindi na natin isosolve yan, no? So, iibahin nyo lang, no? Papalitan nyo lang yung 00. Gagawin nyo lang 061. Tapos, gagawin nyo lang 561. Okay, so maybe that could be your practice problem. It's up to you if you want to solve. Okay, so next, doon tayo sa may, any question pala? So, ang gawin nyo lang dyan, basta alam nyo yung formula ng infinitely line charge. So, tapos, dapat alam nyong kumuha ng unit vector. Aralin nyo na rin, paano tayo ba kumuha ng angle dito? Paano natin kunin yung angle dyan? So, for example, hinahanap yung angle doon sa may x-axis. Yung angle sa may y-axis. Tapos angle sa may z-axis. Paano ba natin ulit isolve yan? Paano? May nakakaalala pa ba? Di ba meron tayong formula dyan? Yung equation natin doon sa vector algebra. Di ba meron yung inverse cosine, yung pag-inverse cosine natin ng or pwede natin gamitan ng dot product, di ba? No? So, pwede natin gamitan ng dot product. So, yung vector A, kunwari, vector A dot vector B, di ba yan lang din ay A, magnitude of A, magnitude of B, then angle AB, cosine. Di ba? Cosine multiplied by the angle AB. Okay? So, kaya dapat nasa isip nyo pa rin or alam nyo pa rin kung paano kumuha ng angle. Di ba? Ano ba yung vector A natin? Ang vector A natin, si origin. O, ang vector B natin, ito. So, dito, si 035. So, parang wala nang kinalaman to, no? Yung electric field density. Anyways, punta tayo doon sa other problem. Okay, so doon tayo sa number 2 problem. Ayan, so ito naman, papaano pag madami? So, 4 infinite uniform sheets of charge are located as follows. So, wait lang, copy lang natin. Okay, so meron tayong 20, ano yung P? Ano yung ibig sabihin niyang P doon sa PC per square meter? Ano yan? That would be, ano?
Pico ba, sir?
Pico. So, when you say Pico, ano yan? Times 10 raised to?
Negative
Negative 9.
9. Well,
Negative 9 is nano.
Ay, negative 12, sir.
well,
Okay, that is
Yan po pala
negative
yun.
12. So, times 10 raised to negative 12. Okay, so yan. Solve natin ulit yung isa. Then, yun na. So, yun na yung topic natin. So, yung volume charge, hindi na natin i-solve kasi sinosolve na natin yun sa point charge. Yung volume charge, the same na yun sa point charge. So, kung paano tayo mag-solve noong point charge, ganun na rin yung volume charge. So, na-discuss na natin yon. Let's just solve this one. So, what if the case ay 4 infinite uniform sheets of charge are located as follows. So, si 20 picocoulomb per square meter. So, at y equals 7. Then, meron ding isa. So, si 6 and then isa. So, hanapin daw natin yung total electric field at the point A, B, and C. Okay? So, ito ay negative 1.1. Ayan. So, hanapin natin. So, solve lang natin yung A. So, ganun ulit. So, dahil meron tayong 4, di ba? For example, i-represent lang natin sa isang point charge para at least ma-visualize natin. So, kunwari, meron tayong 4. Tapos, hinahanap natin sa point na dito. So, para mahanap yung total electric field dyan, so of course, kunin natin yung electric field contributed by the charge A, by the sheet charge A, ganun din, si sheet charge B, the charge C, then the charge D. So, then i-add natin lahat. So, yun na yung total. Okay, i-add natin vectorially. Okay, so to do that, so i-solve natin isa-isa, no? Yung value ng ating E. So, ganun ulit. So, letter A, solve lang natin si letter A. So, ito ay surface charge. So, paano natin nalaman na surface charge? So, because kung papansinin niyo yung given, naka per square meter. So, di ba, pag per square meter, yan ay surface or plane. Pag per meter, line. So, pag per cubic meter, volume. So, therefore, we will be using yung formula for the surface charge. Okay, so for infinite surface charge, so we can use the formula. So yung equation natin, papalitan lang ng rho S. So tapos magiging 2 pi. So, 2 pi EO. Ayun lang. So, mapapalitan lang ng rho S. So, we have the E. So, yung value ni E natin, wait lang ha. Okay, the value of E, so that would be equivalent to the rho sub S divided by 2 pi EO. So, then multiplied by, so may value pa yata yun ng R, no? Wala na pala. So, wala nang value ng R. So, sa baba. Okay, magmumultiply lang tayo ng AN. So, which is, yung AN is the unit vector normal. Okay, normal to the electric field. Okay, so again, so sa lahat, no, if we get the sum or if we get the A total, so for many, so pag madaming involved na surface charge natin, so we get the total charge vectorially. So we have the E total, so that would be equivalent to, so apat yan, no? So E1 plus E2 plus E3, so then plus E4. So, E3 then plus E4. Okay, so unahin natin. So, yung unknown A, so that would be at the point. So, we are looking for at point A, 2, 6, negative 4. So, unahin natin no, yung charge 1. So, from, okay, so ang magiging point ulit natin dyan. So, that would be, so let's say ito ay P1, charge 1. Or the coordinate 1. So, 20 picocoulomb per square meter. So, therefore, y equals 7 lang yung given. So, meaning 0, 7, then 0. So, which is, kung papansinin ninyo, y lang yung binibigay sa surface charge. Kasi sabi nga natin, perpendicular, no? Normal or perpendicular. So, mas madali ito. So, from here, so we solve now for the value or pwede na nating idire-diretso. So, diretso na natin. Doon naman tayo kay PB. So, yung PB natin ay, hindi, PA pa rin pala. So, mag-iiba yung contributed. Ito yung E1 natin. So, this is your E1. So, next, kunin natin yung contributed electric field by the plane or the surface charge. So, 2, 6, negative 4. So, from point 2. So, ito naman ay y is equivalent to 3. So, ibig sabihin, so we have 0, 3, then 0. Okay? So, yung rho, dito, yung rho S natin, let's say rho S1, ay meron tayong negative 8 picocoulombs per square meter. Di ba, merong, ano yan, merong effect kung positive or negative, di ba? So, say for example, ito yung dalawang charge natin. Kung ito ay positive charge, tapos ito ay negative, so, ang mangyari, no? So, si positive charge, pupunta siya doon sa negative charge. So, pero kung ito ay positive charge, di ba? Magre-repel sila. So, therefore, ang direction nitong charge na to is papunta siya doon. Malalayo. So, with the effect of this one. Okay? So, but since hindi naman natin kailangang i-drawing, so let's just solve na lang. So, we have the given na surface charge density 2. So, iba. So, since ibang charge yan, that would be negative, hindi pala, 20 pala itong una. So, 20 picocoulomb. Then, ito naman ay negative 8. So, 20 picocoulombs. Then, we have negative 8 picocoulombs per square meters. Okay, next. So, yung contributed naman by the charge. So, from Yung point naman, so 0.3. So that would be at y equals -1. So 0, -1, then 0. So yung surface charge density nito, so that would be equivalent to 6 picocoulombs. So dapat yan may per square meter. So siguro typo lang. May per square meter. Okay, so then lastly, so we have at PA, that would be 2, 6, -4. So from ulit, doon sa 0.4 natin na 0, -4, then 0. So then yung rho S 4 natin ay so -18 picocoulombs per square meter. Okay, so after that, so solve na natin. Idiretso ko na, no? So let's solve now the value of each E. Let's solve for E. So total E. So that would be the E1 plus E2 plus E3 plus E4. So yung rho S natin, so that would be 20 times 10 to the -12. So divided by 2 pi times 8.8542 times 10 to the -12. So multiplied by AN. Di ba yung AN natin? So that would be kailangan pa palang kuhanin. Okay, sige. So siguro kunin na lang natin yung AN1. So kunin natin yung individual value nila. Naglalag. Okay, so let's solve yung, let's say, yung AN1. So that would be equivalent to, so 0 minus, so from. So ibig sabihin, manggagaling sa 070, then pupunta sa PA. So P1 to PA. Okay, so ibig sabihin, PA, so minus P1, no? So ganun yung maging equation natin, pabaliktad. So PA minus P1. So meaning, that would be equivalent to, so hindi na natin kailangang isubtract yung iba kasi 0 lang din naman yan. So we have, hindi pala, so nasa na tayo? May value pala to, so iba yung tinitignan ko. Okay, so 2, 6, -4, so kaya yan ay, so E at PA. Tama. So that would be 6, then minus 7. -6, -4. So find E at PA. So yung N1 natin ay 6, tsaka so 6 minus 3. Ayan, so 6 minus 7. So 6 minus 7. Okay, i-include lang natin dito is yung value ni Y. So hindi na natin isasali yung 0, so tsaka yung 0. So hindi na natin isasali si X tsaka si Z. So since it is normal doon sa may Y. Okay, ulitin natin. No? So since it is normal at Y, so para malaman natin kung sino yung isa-subtract natin, so ang gawin natin, so sa surface charge is kung ilan lang yung value or kung ano lang yung value na given doon sa vector, yun lang yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So ibig sabihin, so we will be using yung Y lang. Okay, dahil dyan lang siya normal. Kasi A sub n yan. So, ibig sabihin, normal. So, or perpendicular. So, since it is normal at Y, Okay, normal line, di ba? So, when you say normal ay perpendicular. So, perpendicular at y. So, ang gagamitin lang natin dito is yung y hat. Okay? So, therefore, yung AN1 natin, so we will neglect yung 2 tsaka yung negative 4. So, pero kung binigay yung, for example, x equals to 3 or z equals to 4, so i-include natin yon, no? So, just like yung unit charge or just like yung line charge. So, from here, so 6 minus 7, y hat. So, that would be negative y hat. Okay? So, yung normal niyan, so yung AN1, di ba? That would be equivalent to, so negative y hat, so divided by, so yung kanyang magnitude ay 1. Okay? So, therefore, that would be negative y hat. Okay? So, yan yung value ni AN1. So, next, kuhanin naman natin yung value ni AN2. So, we have the unit vector 2. So, that would be equivalent sa, so, ganun ulit yung mangyari. No? So, it is from 3 to 6. So, therefore, 6 minus 3. So, 6 minus 3, y hat. So, that would be equivalent to 3, y hat. Para makuha yung unit vector niya, diba? So, to solve for the unit vector ay, so that would be equivalent to 3y hat, so divided by 3. Diba? Divided by the square root of 0 square plus 3 square plus 9 square or 0 square. So, parang magiging 3 lang. So, ka-cancel out, this would become y hat. So, next, yung A normal natin doon sa may third point. Okay, so ganun ulit. So, that would be equivalent to 6 minus negative 1. So, or that would be equivalent to 7 y hat. So, para makuha yung unit vector niya, so, ganun ulit yung mangyari. So, that is equivalent to 7y hat, so divided by the square root of 7. Okay, and so on. So, parang ganyan nyo. Magiging ganyan yung pattern natin. Square root of 7 square, so that would be equivalent to y hat. So, parang y hat siya lahat. Okay, dahil nga 0 eh. So, 0 yung x tsaka yung y or x tsaka yung z. So, pero pag binigay yan, of course, you include. So, ito, madali lang tong problem na to. So, we have equivalent to 6 minus negative 4 or that would be equivalent to 10y hat. Okay, so this is 10y hat. May y hat dito. So, 6 minus negative 1 y hat. So, that would be equivalent to 7 y hat. So, dito rin ay y hat. Okay, so y hat, then that is equivalent to 10 y hat. So, then the unit vector, so would be 10 y hat. So, divided by square root of 10 squared. Or, still, that would be equivalent to y hat. Okay, so then lastly, so solve na natin yung A total. So, substitute natin. So, we have, no, so yung una ay 20 picocoulomb. So, kaya 20 times 10 to the negative 12. So, divided by 2 pi times 8.85. 42 times 10 to the negative 12. Again, so we assume all distances in meters. So, since walang binigay, so multiplied by y hat. Okay, next. So, plus, negative. So, you include again yung kanyang unit or yung kanyang sign. So, we have 2 pi times 8.8542 times 10 to the negative 12. Okay, so ganun ulit. Yung direction niya ay y hat. So, times y hat. So, then plus, we have 6 times 10 to the negative 12. So, divided by 2 pi times 8542 times 10 to the negative 12. So again, that would be multiplied by its unit vector, which is, again, y hat. So then lastly, so we have plus the negative 18 times 10 to the negative 12, so divided by 2 pi times 8.8542 times 10 to the negative 12 y hat. Okay, so ilan na yung value dito? Pakisolve nga. Ilan yung sagot? So ito na yung vector, no? Pag hinahanap yung magnitude ay kunin nyo lang yung square root, no? Squared nung ating vector value. Pakisolve nga, ilan yung lalabas? May nagsosolve ba? Pakiintayin ko kayo kahit hanggang alas 7. So pag walang magsosolve, hindi tayo matatapos.
Sir, hindi po ba negative y hat po yung una?
Negative y hat ba yung andun? Sorry. So negative pala dapat. Shit. Tama. Negative y hat. So, thank you. Hindi ba dapat pati yung isa? Hindi, tama lang.
Sir, negative 0.72.
Negative 0.72. About the other, sila yung na-compute nyo. So, si 20 ay positive. Pero dahil negative y hat siya, magiging negative. Diba? So, tapos negative din si 8. Negative din si 18. So, isa lang yung positive. Si ano lang. May 2 pi ba tayo sa formula? Saglit lang. Parang wala yata. At 2 pi EO. Meron.
PS over 2 pi EO times AL.
Sir, negative 2.8385 sa akin. Times 10 raised to negative 23.
Negative 2 point.
Baka mali lang, sir. Wait na.
Walang 2 pi. Wala yung pi dapat. Nalagyan ko ng pi. So, walang pi. Tanggalin nyo yung pi. So, doon sa derivation natin, walang pi. So, you erase.
Sir, ito lang po yung kasama niya.
Oo, ito lang. Sige, i-share ko lang yung PowerPoint natin ulit. Ito, so pansin nyo, 2EO lang yan. So wala siyang pi. So kaya alisin natin yung pi. So 2EO lang dapat. Okay, so yan. Yung negative, i-factor out nyo na lang. No, so katulad yung negative y hat. Ibig sabihin yan, ilagay nyo na lang doon sa may 20. So gawin nyo na lang negative 20. Ganyan pag maramihan, no, yung hinahanap natin. So, paki-edit yung mga solution ninyo. So, dapat tatlo yung negative, si negative 20, si negative 8, at saka si negative 18.
Sir, negative 2.26. Y hat.
Ayun. So, negative 2.26. Sakto, no? Ay, walang exponent. So,
Yes, sir.
negative 2.26. So, this would be y hat volt per meter. Ito yung vector niya. Paano yung magnitude? Paano mahanap yung magnitude niya?
Sir, square root niya po yan.
So, therefore, the value of E total, so that would be negative 2.26 squared. Kaya mawawala yung negative, no? So, kaya walang electric field na positive. Walang electric field na negative. Meron din yung force. Walang force na negative. So, it's just that yung direction niya. So, therefore, this would become 2.26 volts per meter. Okay, so yan na yung sagot natin. Kung vector and kung magnitude yung hinahanap sa problem. Ayan na. So, that would be it. So, do you have questions or clarification? So, dito sa ating discussion for today. So, again, on next Thursday, so April 30, ay hindi tayo magkaklase. So, I'll be giving seatwork. Seatwork na announce, no? So, through online, kasi online class yun. So, ipopost ko siya sa Google Classroom natin. So, 8 a.m. Then, isasubmit nyo doon. Deadline is 12 noon. Don't forget to turn in, no? So, dapat i-turn in ninyo. I-upload nyo doon yung PDF. So, PDF file nung sagot ninyo or solution. So, handwritten dapat. Either scan nyo or picturean nyo, then isend nyo ng maayos. So, kasi doon ko checkan na, i-resend ko rin sa inyo yung score ninyo. So, kung di ko maintindihan, o di walang score. Kaya ayusin ninyo. Okay, so yun lang. Magklase na lang ulit tayo. Yung May 1 ay holiday. So, siguro yung next class natin ay kailan na yun? May 7 and May 8. Tapos, yung week after nun, so we will be having quiz face-to-face. So, kaya i-schedule ulit natin ng depende. So, tingin tayo ng available schedule nyo lahat ng Monday to Wednesday. So, titingin ako, no, kung saan yung wala kayong klase. So, check ko lang yung date. So, tapos kasi, kung kaya pa, again, maybe magkaroon tayo ng isa pang quiz. Kung kaya pa. So, hanggang 3 quizzes. So, kung hindi na, ganun ulit siguro, problem set, then yung average, so yun lang yung quiz 3 ninyo. Okay, so any question? Sa mga circuits 1, no, may midterm exam kayo, di ba? So, on Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 12, so 10 to 12. So, circuits 2, may online class kayo kay Sir Atom on next Tuesday, tapos yung next Tuesday would be your quiz. Okay, so may tanong pa ba tayo?
Sir, ano po ulit yung ipapasa, sir? May umihilang po kasi ako.
Next Thursday, so magpo-post ako dito sa Google Classroom ng seatwork ninyo. Tapos, i-upload ko siya ng 8 a.m. Then, ipapasa nyo until 12 noon, no? Doon sa Google Classroom. So, picturean ninyo or i-scan ninyo. Long copy na yung dating format natin. So, handwritten. Tapos, i-upload nyo doon sa Google Classroom, then turn in. Don't forget to click turn in. So magsasara yun ng 12.
Okay po, sir. Thank you po.
Okay, sige. So may tanong pa ba tayo? Ayan, so kung wala na, so that's the end of our class.